Okay, so today I shot my buck and now I'm going to bury it in some dirt and let it sit for a few months to let all this meat right here get eaten, and all the fur and stuff should get eaten. Everything, it should just be bare bone and the antler. So we'll come back to it in a few months and we'll see. And it's a good, I didn't put the bag, it's literally the bag is just normal garbage bag, and I tied some string around the base of the garbage bag just so nothing can get in there. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with the mouse, but I just don't want a mice to get in here, so that's why I put the garbage bag. And it's good, 6-point buck. So let's go put it in like that. Just place it in, and with this I can put it in a lot deeper than like the antler, because then I'm not getting all the antler all covered in dirt and stuff. I don't know if it actually does anything to the antler, but we'll see. Should just make sure everything's like filled in. Like, you don't want any air pockets. Just kind of like planting a tree or something. You don't want air pockets, because if there's air pockets, then there's nowhere for soil contact, and you want all the soil contact you can. So then there's like little microbes and bugs in here to eat up all the fat and tissues and stuff. But basically, just fill back in. So I'll just all fill back in, and depending on where you live, like this is a moist area kind of by some marsh. I'm gonna try and see if it will change like the color of the skull, because I know if you're in like clay soil and there's a lot of like red clay, it will turn it like a orangish red. But this is like a sand but very muddy soil, so just testing and seeing if moisture matters. Like a lot of moisture, it should get eaten pretty quick by all the bacteria in the soil because of how wet it is, and it stays wet all summer and stuff. But it's basically covered. I've tried boiling process, and for me, it just takes a long time. And I don't really enjoy boiling them. And I've seen people do this, and it seems to look pretty cool with the end progress. And then what you want to do is you want to take, like, once you're done putting all the soil back around it, is get like a garbage can or some kind of bin to put over it, just so like no coyotes or dogs, like whatever, comes in and eats your deer, and then you have nothing. And just put some like rocks on it or something. I want to put like big logs probably around it and on it, just cause. But that's what it looks like in the end process. And I'll just go get the bucket or garbage can. Just using one of our garbage cans. Should hopefully fit over it. Yep, fit right over it. And you want to leave it in there for a good time. Like this, I'm putting this in like November. Can't remember the date exactly. It's sometime in November, like late November. So I will come back to it and probably later summer next year. And I'm trying to just seal the bottom of it because we do have a lot of mice in our area, and I know they can chew antler. And so it's my second buck. I don't feel like losing it to some pesky mice. So if you have that problem, just do that kind of. And then just put some rocks on it or whatever, something that's heavy enough that will keep it from getting blown over by the wind and keep it from like getting pushed over by a dog or a coyote. And we'll come back into a few months or so, probably late next summer. Okay. It's the end of July. I think I did this in November. So now we're gonna check the skull and see if it's done. Okay, so this is the deer skull, and cleaned off really well. There's no meat. I just need to hose it off, but all like the little cracks, and even the nose, like the cartilage in there, whatever that is. So I'll get it washed up and show you more. This is the finishing product. I'm really liking how the bone color turned out. It's like an orange. I'll give you close-ups of everything. I'll probably put some kind of lacquer clear coat. And that's the end. Really happy how it turned out. If you want yours to look like this kind of color, you just put it in different kinds of soil and it will change the color of like the skull. If you want white, just leave it in like a sand and just do that, or you can do different kinds of colors of dirt, whichever one you want.